Called the
Starbucks is the dumbest, smartest company in the world.
Why?
Okay, so everybody knows Starbucks and everybody loves it, right? But have you ever gone in and they spell your name completely wrong?
Yeah, one time I went in and they spelled my name B-I-A-N instead of R-Y-A-N.
Right? Sometimes it's super ridiculous, but the theory is they do it on purpose.
Wait, why?
So multiple Starbucks managers have actually come forward and said that they do it for marketing.
To show how they don't know how to spell?
No, okay, so listen, where else do you see this happen to other people?
Where?
Social media. People post their misspelled names all the time on their stories, right?
Yeah, I guess we've all done it once.
Right? And when you think about it, that turns into free promotion for Starbucks.
I never even thought of that.
Right? And when people see that, they go, oh, I want to see how my name gets spelled.
Yeah, it also makes me want to go and get a drink.
Exactly. And throughout the year, we don't see many Starbucks commercials or promotions, right?
I've never seen a Starbucks ad in my life.
You know why? They don't need it. We do it for them.
Oh my gosh, they out here hacking the system, huh?
Exactly. What if I told you the Titanic never sank?
What?
So the owner of the boat, JP Morgan, actually had two boats. He had the Titanic and he had the Olympic. And the Olympic was a little bit older and a little bit more run down, and it was also in some accident.
Okay.
So the theory is that JP Morgan sank the boat on purpose because he knew he would get a lot of money.
What?
He did it for the insurance money, right? But why sink the newly built Titanic when you could scratch off the paint, swap the names, and sink the Olympic instead?
You just painted the word Titanic over the Olympic?
It gets worse. Guess who was on that boat?
Who? I know there's a lot of people on the boat.
All of JP Morgan's business competitors.
What?
And not one of them made it out.
Oh my god.
But guess who wasn't on the boat?
Who?
JP Morgan.
Was he supposed to be?
He canceled minutes before it left.
Because he knew it was gonna sink.
And there was a guy named James Fenton, right, who survived and worked on the boat. And on his deathbed, his last words were, the Titanic never sank. It was the Olympic.
Wait, what?
And he said that if he said anything, something bad would happen to him.
So what you're trying to say is the movie Titanic's actually called the Olympic.
Exactly. Did you know Disneyland actually brainwashes you every time you visit?
What?
So everyone loves Disneyland, right? It's the happiest place on earth. But have you ever walked by a building with a bunch of speakers on it, but no sound is coming out?
Yeah, what is that?
So that's what Disneyland calls smellitizers. And what they do is they shoot out a certain smell 20 feet and it helps make you feel a certain way.
What?
Right? So in Disneyland, if you walk down Main Street, there's a candy shop that shoots out the smell of peppermint to help remind you of candy. And there's an ice cream shop that shoots out the smell of vanilla and waffle cones.
I love the smell of their waffle cones.
Right? And if you walk by the popcorn stands, they shoot out the smell of popcorn to make you hungry and want to buy it.
And that's how they get me to spend all my money.
Exactly. And Disneyland also uses smellitizers in their rides. So if you go on Pirates of the Caribbean, they shoot out the smell of salt water to help the ride feel more realistic.
So that's how they do that.
They even do this in the Pixar Pier Hotel. So they actually shoot out the smell of sunscreen to remind everybody to wear sunscreen so they don't get sunburned and ruin the memory of their visit.
Gosh, Disney thinks of everything.
Right? Do you know how fast food restaurants manipulate you to buy their food?
How?
So if you've seen the McDonald's logo, right? It's the two yellow arches that make an M.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful things in the world.
Right? But have you ever wondered why they use the color yellow and red?
No.
So there's this thing called color psychology. And it's scientifically proven that when we see certain colors, we feel a certain way.
You know what? I did learn about color psychology in school.
So the reason why fast food places uses the colors yellow and red is because yellow is supposed to make you feel really excited. And red is supposed to make you feel really impulsive and super hungry. So when you put those two together, subconsciously, you feel super excited, super impatient, and super hungry.
So that's why whenever I drive by a McDonald's, I always end up getting french fries.
Exactly, right? When you drive by and you see the yellow and red sign, it makes you feel super hungry and that you want it right now.
So what you're saying is it's not my fault why I get french fries. It's McDonald's fault. It's the colors.
Exactly, but McDonald's isn't the only place that does this. Look at In-N-Out, Burger King, Carl's Jr., Pizza Hut, Wendy's. They all use the colors yellow and red.
Let me just write these ones down so I have an excuse to go there now.
Yeah, just blame it on the colors.